So very successful on the asset side. Now the key priority for the network and for our partners is to look at the payment side. Now that you have the asset side on Canton, the natural next step is to want to do like delivery versus payment, and having both legs of the DVP on chain is what will be key to allow what we call atomic settlement, the fact that both cash and asset succeed or fail in terms of transaction. On that, we are very proud to be part of two very key projects from the Regulated Liability Network, both in the UK and in the US. Canton is the tech provider to both consortiums. In the UK, it's a Bank of England and a dozen of banks in the UK pound. In the US, I think it's 15 banks and the Federal Reserve of New York working together to do not only tokenized bank deposits, but also allowing these different bank deposits to be fungible or interchangeable with each other, so that you don't have a fragmented cash market. You would have a consortium currently of 15 US banks, for instance, that will allow the various bank deposit to be settled through the Fed, kind of as a retail tokenized deposit and a wholesale tokenized deposit market, replicating the current two-tier banking system that we have, except that by bringing it on blockchain, you will have a 24/7, 365 quasi-real-time settlements. So this is really exciting, and we've seen a few banks announcing at Cybos that they're moving forward on this domain of tokenized deposit, which I think is very useful for the blockchain adoption. Last, I want to finish with the derivatives piece and mention Broadridge and Equiland. Broadridge has built a very successful repo on blockchain platform, and they have now launched their product probably 2 or 3 years ago and scaled up to dozens of banking clients. They are trading over $1 trillion a month of notional, and the key appeal there is by moving the collateral management, the repo piece of locking the treasury on chain. They've unlocked significant operational efficiencies, and this gain in operational cost are what has been convincing their end client to move to Broadridge DLR. Similarly, Equiland recently launched a product for equity stock loan on chain, where the ledger will be the source of record for these equity stock loan transactions. That's why the product is called One Source, one single source of information for stock loan operations. And I think it's very interesting to see that you're moving from asset to payment to derivatives, which is kind of a natural way that the ecosystem is evolving. And that's kind of just a picture to illustrate this network of network concept. This is, let's say, a tokenized asset platform. This is a payment/digital cash platform. They're connected to each other through Canton Network. And here is the illustration of, let's say, a derivatives platform that's going to connect to these two other applications. These applications are sovereign, but composable and can interoperate thanks to the Canton Network ecosystem. That concludes my presentation. Thank you very much. Happy to take any questions.
Thank you. Very good speech.
Thank you.
Now I understand.
Good.